there, it's Fabienne Fredrickson from boldheart.com, and today we're going to talk about making your marketing more irresistible. Marketing is a set of activities that you put into place to get your lovely, ideal, high-paying prospects, people who should be working with you. It's your way of warming them up and getting them ready to raise their hand so they say, yes, I would like to talk to you about working together. And what I find is that there's a big disconnect for business owners who have a big heart and who reluctantly do the marketing thing, if ever. Some people just rely on word of mouth and just wonder why it's not happening fast enough. But they're reluctant to doing the marketing thing because they don't find marketing to be really authentic, really loving, really integrous. And I would like to show you how to make your marketing more irresistible, more magical, and also more effective. Now, here's where we start with that. If you think about the human condition is that we all want to be loved. We all want to be seen. We all want to be heard. We want to feel significant, appreciated, and loved. If you think about it, the times that you feel the best in your life is when you are seen for who you really are and appreciated for who you really are, and you are understood and you are heard and you feel like somebody really gets you, and when they make you feel significant and when they make you feel loved. And you are not different from anybody else that you're talking to, including all of those ideal prospects that should be working with you. And so thinking about this human condition, the reason everybody wants that is that they don't actually all get it. The sad news is that there are plenty of people, gosh, I'd probably venture to say the majority of people on this planet who don't feel seen, heard, significant, loved, even at home. Sad to say, right? And when you really want to get those people's attention, not in a manipulative way, but in a, listen, I want to really connect with you. You start thinking about how can I get their full attention, and the way to do that is to make them feel what they can't feel anywhere else, which is seen, heard, that you really get them, significant, appreciated, loved. And so how does one do that in their marketing? Well, the way to do that is to get really, really, really clear on who your one avatar is. Your avatar may look like a lot of different people, but they all have a couple of things in common. And it's actually one of the things that we first work on in Bold Heart Business is to, like, who is your ideal client? And we have all these methodologies and processes and to help you figure that out. But when you can determine who that person is for you, get super clear on who they are and what their situation is like and what their biggest challenges, hot buttons, or struggles are, what their greatest aspirations are, and you can get into their well-worn shoes and almost embody who they are, then you can really get them and understand them. And that's when your marketing messages to them can change. I'm super, super clear about who I talk to, and I am super clear about who I am in the world and how my message to my ideal prospects, the people who should be working with us at Bold Heart, how they intertwine. And it has to do with love. Write this down, I hope you will. Every single message in your marketing campaigns should resemble a love letter. A love letter meaning that you tell your lovely prospects, even those you've never met, how special they are, that you understand them, that you see them, that you get their struggles, that you embrace their aspirations, and really go to this is my invitation to you, is to go to the depth of your emotions, your emotional capacity in writing copy, in doing videos, from the stage. You allow yourself to feel compassion for them, feel love for them, even though you may never, they're legions of people and you may never meet them, but really get into that energetic place of loving them. And so with the intention that sometimes they get their eyes welled up in tears because they feel that you really get them. You see, people go where they are loved, and people stay where they feel understood and appreciated. And I know that this may not be the way that you usually approach your marketing, and there's plenty of people out there who teach you to go, take with your marketing and be strategic. Of course you want to be strategic, but from a place of love. This is how we do things at Bold Heart. So I have an assignment for you. I've never given you an assignment like this, but I would like for you to go to YouTube. And when you're in YouTube, in the search bar, I would like for you to type in "God loves a farmer." I know this might be unusual. Ram Trucks a few years ago did a very moving love letter to its ideal clients. And I think the one I want you to watch is probably like 2 minutes and 41 seconds or something like that. It should, when you type in "God loves a farmer," you'll see it. It's right at the top. And I want you to watch that video. Not only, I want you to watch it a couple times. One, imagine that you are a farmer and that you watch this commercial. How do you feel? Do you feel heard, understood, like somebody really cares? Do you feel appreciated and loved? And then, and just write some notes about that, right? And then on the other side, I would like for you to watch it again from the place of a marketer and taking notes about how did Ram Trucks make that person feel significant? What did they say? What was the energy in the video? And how can you use this love letter to do marketing in the same way? I find it incredibly powerful. I teach it anytime I teach. I show this video and another one anytime I teach marketing, because I realize that marketing with heart is the best type of marketing. It is the kind that makes people say, "I know you're the one for me. There's no way I would work with anybody else." And so that's your assignment for this week, is to go to YouTube and to look up "God loves a farmer" and to imagine yourself in their place. That's it. Lots of love to you. See you next time. Bye.